I caught my wife with another man. She thought I was asleep. The morning sunlight seeped through the blinds, soft, almost innocent. But in my bedroom, innocence had no place today. I opened my eyes and froze. There she was, my wife, my world, and yet not mine in that moment. Another man was there, leaning close, whispering words meant for her alone. Her laughter floated through the room, low and intimate. His hand rested over hers, warm, familiar, too familiar. I did not move, did not breathe. I had a choice: rage, confrontation, chaos, or patience. I chose patience. My heart beat quietly, each thump measured. My mind, sharp and calculating, catalogued every detail: the angle of their hands, the subtle brush of lips, the soft gasp of delight she thought I would never hear. I could wake, I could yell, I could destroy them both, but I knew better. Observation, silence, and control, these were my weapons today. And so I lay still, pretending sleep, watching betrayal unfold in my own home. The signs had been there for months. I had ignored them, unwilling to face the truth. Late-night texts that she hid when I entered the room. Perfumes I had never bought her. Sudden care about her appearance. Clothes that never existed in her wardrobe before. Smiles at her phone screen that belonged to someone else. At first, denial was comforting, but deep inside, I had known. I remembered the subtle ways my daughter avoided looking at me, the half-whispered comments she never finished. She had been covering for her mother, whether out of love or fear, I could not say. And now, with my own eyes, the truth revealed itself. My wife, my home, betrayal in its purest form, right before me. I wanted to scream, to lunge, to break. But the strongest emotion was not rage. It was clarity. I understood everything now, and I controlled my next move. I did not confront them immediately. I would not give them the satisfaction of my fury. Instead, I observed, silently. Every message, every call, every whisper was recorded in my mind. I cataloged patterns, noticed timings, recognized lies. I even began small investigations, checking hidden receipts, observing secretive behavior, and quietly tracking their communication. Outwardly, I remained calm. I smiled at family gatherings, kissed her cheek, spoke normally. Inside, I was calculating. Every step, every breath, every gesture was a chess move. The man she was with believed I was oblivious, unaware of his intrusion. How foolish. I had seen everything, logged everything, and would wait. Wait until the moment when truth could be revealed with precision. I practiced confrontations in my mind. Which words would sting the most? Which expressions would break them without me raising my voice? I discarded the weak scenarios. I honed in on perfect strategy. I had proof. Not assumptions, not half-remembered suspicions. Concrete, undeniable evidence. Texts, photos, secret calls, all of it. I approached her the next morning, quietly, calmly. "Do you have anything to say?" I asked. Her eyes widened. He tensed. They expected anger, shouting, a dramatic collapse. I handed her the evidence, photos, screenshots, recordings. She gasped, her composure shattering. I can explain," she whispered, voice trembling. I said nothing. Silence, a simple, deadly weapon, filled the room. He stammered, offering excuses, lies that fell flat against my calm demeanor. My collected gaze and the mountain of evidence left no room for deception. The betrayal was laid bare. Their fear, guilt, and shame became my quiet satisfaction. I called him the following day, calm, composed, casual. He laughed, thinking it trivial, meaningless. I invited him to our living room. She followed, pale, trembling. "Do you recognize this?" I asked, holding the evidence before him. Confusion first, then fear, then panic. I narrated every detail, every lie, every clandestine moment they thought I never noticed. I described how I had observed, recorded, and waited for the perfect moment to reveal the truth. No shouting, no violence, just the facts. Cold, unrelenting, and undeniable. Her tears, his excuses, they meant nothing. My silence was more powerful than anger. It carried the weight of someone who had seen all and held control. Then I walked away, calm, detached, victorious. In the days following, she begged for forgiveness. Friends and family pleaded. But I was gone, not physically, but emotionally. No pity, no tears, only clarity. I had won, not through violence, not through confrontation, but through patience, observation, and psychological precision. Silence had been my most effective weapon. She realized too late that betrayal is a chain that cuts both ways. Her regrets could not reach me. I had already moved beyond, stronger, wiser, free. Regained control of my life. Not by destroying others, but by mastering myself. Every lie catalogued, every betrayal noted. And I had survived. I had prevailed. Weeks later, I rebuilt my life. Not with her, not with anger, but with the calm clarity of someone who understands worth, trust, and boundaries. Her cries and pleas reached me, but could not touch me. I had transcended their chaos. Betrayal is devastating, but patience, strategic observation, and self-mastery are far more powerful than any revenge born of emotion. In the end, silence was my victory. Control was my freedom. And I had survived the storm unbroken.